Hi, this is Lucas from LucasTubeHD, and I finally got to complete my tie striker, but I just forgot to show you the box. Here's the back of the box, and it shows you some of the play features, so never mind about that now. This is the review. So I built this morning, now it's the afternoon, and now we're going to review it. So, as always, we're going to start off with the minifigures. So, our first minifigure is our Shore Trooper. He's got a sandy brown or beige uniform with some grayish blue printing on him, and he has a cool helmet, and it's the same mold as the Imperial Assault Hover Tank pilot, but this guy has some new details on it, and at the front of his helmet, he's got some cool printing right there, and he has some grayish blue uniform right there at the side of his arm, and he comes with a cool blaster that also has a part of binoculars that you attach on it like this. Then you just put it back on, and he has a mad clone face, as you can see. And now moving on with the next minifigure is our TIE pilot, TIE fighter, TIE striker pilot, or in the box it says TIE pilot. It has a cool TIE helmet, and it has some printed hoses that attaches to these two holes here. And as you can see, I'll move the TIE striker there. As you can see, he's got some cool silver printing on him here on two sides near the nose, and he also has some cool holes printing on his body that goes attached to these two holes right there. And now, I wish the hose would not be just a printing. I wish it was just attached to it, just like the Special Forces TIE Fighter in Force Awakens, that hose piece. But I wasn't on YouTube by then. But here he's got a mad clone face, as you can see, and he's all black. But after all, this is just a cool figure. So that was that guy. And now moving on with our Rebel Troopers. And actually none of these characters for this set are not named. So you got a Rebel Trooper. He's got a gray and tan legs, and he's got a gray body and tan leg piece, and he has some cool printing on him, and he's got a cool Rebel Trooper helmet from the Battle of Endor scene, but this wasn't an Endor, but it kind of looks like the Battle of Endor helmet. And at the back, he has a double-sided face. So at the first face, he's got a pretty, hey, you're just cheating face. And then at the other side, he's got a kind of mad looking, but not that so, or maybe that we are winning face. And he's kind of smiling, maybe he's winning. And he's got a cool blaster. It's just a black blaster with this piece that's attached to it, that's separated. And here's the back printing on him, and the back printing on the helmet, and the side of the helmet, and the other side. So moving on with our last minifigure is our Imperial ground crew. He's a ground crew member. He looks like one of the Death Troopers I have, and he's got some cool printing, and he's got these cool pieces, and a black belt with a belt buckle, a silver belt buckle with a circle printing, and he's got this cool piece on his hand that is actually, this one is part of some flip-fire missiles. This is part also from the Royal Guards, but this is not a mock, this is actually a set. But he's got two of them, and he's got a cool face. I'm gonna take this thing off first. He's got a cool face with a microphone on it, and he's got some pretty cool printing on him, and he's got some pockets on his legs, and he's got two pouches beside his belt buckle, and when you put on the helmet, it looks like the Death Trooper helmet. And if you look at the sides of his ears, actually it's all black, but not that all black. If you look at the sides of his ears, it's like he's listening to music, but he's not. Maybe he is. And he has a cool back printing on them right there. So now that was all the minifigures. Now let's move on to the TIE Striker. Here it is. This is a pretty cool set. It is 16 inches wide, probably, and all in all, this is just a cool set. So first up, the first play feature we're going to start off with is the cockpit. The cockpit is right here. So we're gonna flip this open, and there's also another hatch that you open like this, then it goes down. It's right here. It goes down like that. Then once you open it, there's some controls for the TIE pilot. He's actually got a robot there, and his controls are actually part of a battle droid. And let's stick the TIE pilot in there. And inside, he has no studs to sit in. He just stays on a smooth piece. And then after we put him in, just close it up. Then move on to the next side. So moving on with the back, there's this other hatch area which you open up like this. And what you will find is some sights and a little blaster and a walkie-talkie. Excuse me, minifigures are in the way. So if you want to see more better, here it is. Then there's a blaster on this side. You've got your sights in there and a walkie-talkie. And we'll close it back up. And now moving on with our spring-loaded shooters. I've got them right here. I'm just gonna put one on each side. So to fire, all you need to do is to press. Wait, I'm actually going to get the box so it doesn't hurt. Well, maybe I'll just use the pillow from the bed. So all you need to do is to press this, and you fire, and your missile will fire there. And here's the next missile, which you'll fire. Yeah! Now let's put that aside. Now moving on with the back again. This time, you see these two knobs right here, and then what these are for, you say, there's two ways either to do this. You either lift it up with your hands, or you can use this knob, turn it up like that. Then now you're in flight mode. So you're already in flight mode. Then I'm gonna check if there are more play features I can show you. So there's not quite a lot anymore. There are just a few, but all in all, this is a great set. It has a cool amount of minifigures. And I like the wings, and this is a pretty and these pieces are shiny, so you have to be careful not to get fingerprints on them. And all in all, this is just a great set. Now let's have a battle. Maybe they're just gonna fight or something. Well, if you guys want to see more Lego Star Wars videos, leave us a comment down below, like this video, and subscribe. And see you guys next time. Bye!